Hey guys, so my name is Danny, and right now we're at Broski Ciderworks, and I am one half of Broski, so my brother and I started the place. That's where we get the name Broski from.
My name is Jeff, owner of Cheffrey Eats food truck. We make the best burgers on this planet.
The best burgers on this planet, that's quite a claim.
I can attest to that claim for sure. Definitely the best burgers on the planet. And we've been running for about a year and 6 months, so I think you joined us maybe 3 months after that, so it's been about the whole time Broski's been open.
Nice scenery, the great cider to drink. It's always locals and familiar faces that come in here, so everyone kind of knows each other, and it's a good place to relax.
Yeah, we try to create a good family environment, so pretty much everybody knows when Cheffrey Eats is in town, and we get a lot of people that come out just for Cheffrey Eats, the burgers, the ciders. It's an awesome pairing.
When I come here, everyone orders.
Nice.
So we're here about every other Friday. We're trying to make it a consistent gig, get your burgers and brews.
And what are you drinking right now?
This is a little combination. It's their cherry cider mixed with a little dry. I find some flavors a little too sweet, so I like to cut it with the dry, find my balance, and this works for me.
Nice. And what do we have here?
Over here we got a little sampler flight, so I like our little Florida tropical flavors. So we got peach, mango, cran, nice for the holidays, and cherry as well. Everything is made, everything in-house in our facility right here.
On the menu we got wings, burgers, french fries, our Brussels sprouts, mac and cheese, all from scratch. We have 8 different flavors of wings. On special tonight, we have our peanut butter and jelly wings.
Peanut butter and jelly wings.
Oh yeah. I like to pair those with a nice dry cider.
Nice, nice.
So speaking of pairings, we also like to partake in some pairings with their cider. We've done a cider and slider night here.
So our most popular item has to be probably our passion fruit cider. We're originally from South America, so we grew up drinking passion fruit, and to us, that's pretty much a staple everywhere, and that really is our #1 bestseller, is passion fruit.
For me, it's probably the wings. You know, you can't go to any bar and not crave some nice sloppy wings to just dig into. Especially when you get to wash it down with a nice cider right here.
My favorite item that you have is the My Boy Blue. Portobello mushroom with the blue cheese sauce, caramelized onions. You can't beat it, especially with a nice crisp cider, semi-sweet, it's awesome.
Are you in Pompano and you're craving some big juicy meat? Well, you want to come out to Broski Ciderworks, where you can find me and Cheffrey Eats food truck every other Friday. Instagram, Facebook, subscribe on CheffreyEats.com. You can put in your phone number, email address, and get weekly email blasts with coupons, my schedule, and more.
You guys can check us out. We're on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Broski Cider. That's where you can see everything that's going on. And twice a month, every Friday, we have Cheffrey coming out doing the best burgers in town.